Today I will be speaking on one of the most articulate conveyors of his ideas. This man is one of the most superior communicators in history by far. Throughout the last few decades, opinions have varied on this individual based on his moral decisions. However, the matter of love or hate you have for this individual, admittance of his persuasive ways are undeniable. He led many people over many years to do many things for him. Now that we've introduced our amazing influential figure, let's get into the facts to back these statements up. He was born in 1889 into his small family. Early, he served in the German army during World War I. Once out, he entered the life of politics. Here is where numerous speeches began to take place. He was known to be a great speaker on several occasions, even from a young age. He came into the spotlight all of a sudden as Chancellor in 1933 at Nazi mass rallies. During his years as a communicator, he always knew what the audience wanted to hear and exploited those wants and needs. To gain the approval of the general population, he would exert much emotion to get all points across strongly. Before his speeches, he was known to practice all gestures, helping him with all the propaganda that was to be added. Great persuasive speeches inevitably led to all people following him, no matter the consequences that followed. He spoke for many years on mostly the same topics, convincing those to follow him sometimes to the death. His most renowned speech was the address to the Reichstag, which is the Germany plan for the advancement of their country and the eventual isolation of the nation itself. He is also known for his public addresses leading into World War II, eventually using his communication skills to gain alliance with Japan and Austria in 1938. This led to his ability to convince the Allies that Britain was the main threat. Next was his decision to invade. The Holocaust was brought about by this figure using concrete facts that he believed to be concrete facts. He led numerous groups of people to believe that the Aryan race was to be superior over other races based on his own illogical ideas. He was known to give about 50 speeches. As you can see, he led many people to murder others just by his persuasive communication skills. He continued this way of life until it led to his demise. In his last moments, he ordered that Germany tear down its own infrastructure to help end the war. However, he failed. His last command via ability to persuade was to have one of his representatives to be shot. He then committed suicide in 1945. You can clearly see that he was one of the greatest communicators modern history had to offer. Again, whether you agree or disagree with his actions is irrelevant, because you have to admit his way of portraying his ideas and thoughts were well beyond others of the time. Will we ever see another individual come through history with such a gathering just because of his ability to convey all ideas with such articulation and such emotion that it will change our world for the generations to come? We'll live our lives to see.